We are now going to work on how to visualize the Bragg diffraction. So first thing first is we need to access the analysis cluster to get to the Addie software. So there's a video for that if you haven't gone through that already. I'm using the ThinLink client. So now we are logged on. And we're going to launch Addie. So we need to go to the terminal. And type in Addie and hit enter. And it'll begin starting up, and then the GUI will appear. And now we have the GUI, we can maximize. So we already have a video for post-processing, so if you need to know how to do that, we have a video to explain that. But now we're going to look at how to start visualizing our data. So if we go to this Bragg Peaks tab, this is where we can visualize the Bragg data from either our auto-reduced single patterns or our post-process patterns. So the first thing we can do is we can go to load. So we need to navigate to our IPTS. So we go to SNS, and then here's the instruments. We're going to go to Nomad, and then we're going to use IPTS 21285. So let's locate that here. We have Nexus and shared. So Nexus are the raw neutron events. We're going to go to the shared one. We're going to go to this autonom folder. And then here we have kind of an organization of what's already been done for this set of reduction. And we're going to go into this GSAS folder. And so here we see these are the individual runs, their GSAS files that we can view. And then if we scroll down, you see we actually have done post-processing of this glass powder. So if we select that one, we can see we have a Bragg pattern, and then we actually have different banks that we can select to see the different ranges that are accessible. And we have the angles here to explain or to tell us what angle that this set of detectors is at. So we see they have actually different ranges. We can also select another file. So now we can see this is another pattern, and we can go through the banks of it. We can actually select multiple GSAS. So then what we can do is we can actually pick one bank and see both of these files for that single bank. So this is looking at multiple data sets for a single bank. So things that we can do from here is we can zoom in to see the pattern more clearly. We can actually close that. Select here, and we can pan across the pattern. We can select the home button to reset the view again. We can go to the legend and right click, and we can actually make the legend font larger if we'd like. Larger if we would like. We can also make it smaller. We can also hide the legend. And then right where it was, we can right click and say show the legend again. So if we go back to the multi-bank for a single data set, we can actually change the X units here. So we're in D right now. We can switch to time of flight instead. So now we have time of flight on the x-axis. We can look at the different banks for this. We can switch to momentum transfer Q, and we can switch back to D. So we can also change the color. So you select, say, one of the banks. You can change this one, say, to yellow, apply. And then you can also change and give it markers if you'd like for this one. You can then clear the canvas, and this is how you can view your Bragg diffraction data. Thank you very much.